It's kind of odd to me that I start thinking about it. These electric vehicles, you know how expensive they are? Think about it. How many people in this country's got enough to go out and rent to own, lease to own, whatever it is, pay to own or outright buy one of them? No, almost nobody. But the upper middle class, which is just the rich, and the richest of the rich, they're the only ones that could do that. And they bring this out. They knew that they would be bringing these out decades ago. And so they create inflation and wreck the economy and have everything go sky high. And then they bring these vehicles out and they want everybody to have them. But nobody's got any money. Inflation, taxes. So how could people buy those when they're getting ready to bring those out, knowing that if they create all this inflation and tariffs and all of this stuff, which we should have still had tariffs, but the right way, if you look back in the 60s and 70s, but if we didn't have all this high taxes, 10%, 10%, that's enough. Not 30% or 35%. You're getting $65. Let's see here. With $65 out of every $100. You make $400. Well, take $35 out of each of that. That's $40 something or $150. That's a lot of money. From millions of people, hundreds of millions of people in this country. That's a lot of money. 10%, it would just be $400 check, $40. Everybody, wow, $40. But if everything was cheap as hell, $40 is a lot of money too. When I was working in the 90s, my check would be anywhere from 120, and then when things were going up, it went up. So I really wasn't making more money. I was only making more money to be able to still buy what I need. Same stuff, no more. Still can't save money because everything went up. People just not putting two and two together, just sitting here and looking at everything that goes on in life that they got to deal with and what they tell you, and nobody does that. That's the way they want us. They want us dumb and not question anything. Just be dumb. Don't gain knowledge. We got the knowledge. We know what's good, what's best for you. Grown-up child, we know what's best for you. Like your parents knew what was best for you. And then what'd you do after you learned whatever when you got out? Besides those who had a father or a mom that was very mean to them. I know a guy. He says he hears a voice in his head, but it was because his parents, or his mom, she went by the Bible. Like it's the same as in a movie about these people, these type of people who do this. It's not all of them. It's a very small minority, but it's enough to create people that are mentally ill because they've been mentally damaged through over a decade of how they was treated as a child till they get away. She'd lock them up in the closet. and then play a certain type of music that to him, a certain brand. Back then, his days, he's in his 60s, so whatever they mostly listened to back then is what she played while he sat in the closet. And he hates to hear that type of music. Hates it. Because it made him mentally ill because of his parent. So, yeah. But people don't want to do it. We'd be a lot more, we would be in a better environment, a better place, not place, but a better environment. If everybody would just wake up, just look around and go, this is what people's talking about, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to see if I see it. And then when you see it, then your brain will put two and two together when you attach it to the other and go, yeah, I seen that and this. And they're not supposed to really be treating us like this. They're not supposed to be just yanking us around and beating us up and tasing us and shooting us because we won't comply when we're just sitting there. Break our windows. Oh, you don't want to comply? I'm gonna become mentally ill. I'm gonna become a psycho. And I'm gonna bust your window. And I'm gonna drag you, and I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna drag you out. Or I'm gonna tase you. And while they're tasing him, he's sitting there and they're saying, put your hands behind your back while they're sitting there tasing them. They love torture. This is what slavery is. So, I'm going to leave it at that and leave it pretty short. I want to go over 10 minutes. It takes like 8 to 10 hours for it to upload until next month when I make a payment. Because I'm on something else. I'm not using a card now. I got onto one of those businesses like a regular phone where you pay, it comes out off of a card. They pull it out. A debit card. So, alright, you all take care. Bye.